Welcome into the Upstate Pulse. My name is Lonzo. It is a beautiful Saturday. So glad you could be a part of the show. It's like 80 degrees outside, here in the upstate of South Carolina. I don't know how warm it is in North Carolina or Georgia, but probably it's about the same. And hopefully you got out there and enjoyed the day. Going to have another great day tomorrow, too. We are not here to talk about the weather, though. We're here to talk about pop culture. If you want to be a part of the program, 800-905-0989 is the text line. You should go ahead and program that into your phone. And if it's not there, it should be there. And now it's going to be there because you might need it later. You never know. You never know. We're also live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, and on X at Ear the Upstate Pulse or 98.9 WORD. I am back at work after a week of vacation where I babysat every day. I love my granddaughter, but it's a good time to come to work because it's really hard to entertain a 7-year-old. I'm pretty good at it because I'm basically 12, but I mean, eventually it's like, okay, I'm running out of stuff here.
Did you play this at all?
You would enjoy that song. You would dance around and have a blast with that song. Except for you did that in honor of Matthew. Hopefully he's listening somewhere. Yeah. On today's show, we are going to continue our Marvel movie bracket. We've got some AI takeover. Some unfortunate deaths have happened. We're going to talk about that. Some video game stuff, some nerd roundtable. So many things to get to. Odie, did you enjoy your St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah. I went to work. I came home. I made food. I went to sleep. That was pretty much it.
Sounds exciting.
Yes.
Texter says, Lonzo, don't do that to me. The promo for the financial show made me think for a moment they were coming on. I was hyperventilating into a paper bag that was in my car floor. Then I discovered there was a dirty diaper in it. And sadly, I don't have a baby. Yeah, that's not good.
That's kind of disturbing, Texter.
That's not good. That was an ill-placed promo that should have been played like before that show, which
there's
just
a litany
happened.
of inconsistencies there that
it happens sometimes.
It does.
I don't know who to blame, but for shame. There you go.
Shame and disorder.
Mark says, hey guys, shout out to Kid Flaccid. R.I.P. Chuck Norris. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that. And lover boy Dennis Condrey of the Midnight Express. Forgot about that passing also. A lot of things going on as far as
do the intros.
Wow.
What?
No, I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, Cameron can tell you when someone tells me to do something, I just never want to do it anymore. Speaking of Cameron, Cameron's here.
Yes, Odie, that's called spite. You got to be careful about that. You poke it too much. He's not going to want to ever do this.
It's not spite. It's
spite.
It's vengeance.
Vengeance can be spiteful
and painful, hopefully, if you do it right.
Slightly.
And Odie is here, ladies and gentlemen.
You good?
Welcome into Big Butt Country.
Well, it looks like the cowpoke ain't made it to the hoot house.
I love big butts, and I cannot lie when they're in, like Levi jeans or what's some other ones? Lee's.
You ever have a time when you were sitting in a radio station talking about Big Butt Country?
In your Wrangler jeans.
Wranglers. I forgot about Wranglers.
I like to wear Lee jeans. Chuck Norris wore Lee jeans. I'm wearing Lee jeans.
Don't wear skinny jeans. Those are for hipsters.
I think as a teenager, I wore Lee jeans because you could get them at Kmart.
Lee Coopers?
You get Lee jeans.
What's the difference between Lee and Lee Cooper?
One's a person and one's jeans.
You can get Lee Cooper jeans.
I've never heard of Lee Cooper jeans.
Oh, you're an American.
Is there like an Irish knockoff jeans of that, or
probably the called shillelaghs? There is Lee Cooper denim since 1908.
Okay.
Oh no, it's founded in London. It's in the West End of London, innit?
I mean, it's still British, right?
Yeah, that's England. Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's not so much. So my
listen here, Canada boy.
The best part about the Lee jeans, is like the belt would go through the patch that said Lee's on it.
Sometimes.
On mine, it would.
Yeah, but you could put it across the outside of them. If
Yeah,
you
but why would you do that?
because then everybody think you're wearing Levi's.
Would they?
Yeah.
I don't know. They had a different look to them. Plus, Levi's, I think, have that little button things on them.
Is
that
there such
says
a thing
Levi's.
as jean snobs?
There is a
Oh,
such a thing.
absolutely.
Yes.
There are snobs for everything.
Yeah.
Sorry, are you not wearing Calvin Klein's? So, do you mind not sitting near me? You know, people be like, I'm currently wearing Wranglers. That's what I'm wearing. Wranglers.
Okay. I had other questions that I probably don't want
Wranglers.
answered.
Yeah, I got made fun of for wearing Lee jeans, and it's funny because when you live in a poor area, there are levels of poor. People don't understand that. There are definitely
there's always a bigger breakdown of things.
There are levels of poor. There are poor who are on welfare, and there are poor with parents who make minimum wage,
Yeah.
and there's poor with people who are the bosses of the people who make minimum wage,
Yeah.
but still don't make
Yeah.
maybe $1 more,
Yeah.
something like that. So yeah.
But I liked Lee jeans as opposed to Levi's and Wranglers.
Wow, another connection for us. I liked them because that's all I had.
I like them because they have a double stitched gusset.
Okay, you just wanted to say gusset, and no, neither one of us know what that is.
So the gusset is the part that goes under your, the middle.
Something else that starts with a G.
What?
Never mind.
Anyway. Oh, the groin area. The groin.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
Okay,
groin area.
all right.
Yeah, so that's the gusset part of your jeans. And in
I don't want to say that word because I have a feeling that means something else.
No, it's the gusset of your jeans. It's
How would you spell that? Is it 2 T's?
You're talking to the dyslexic guy in the room. You
Oh,
know.
all right.
I
Well,
spell it-
I can
I
unscramble.
spell
I
it
mean,
with letters.
you just tell me the letters that are in it.
W537 and purple.
Sounds like your license plate.
Yeah. On the smart card. But yeah, no, when you have a double stitch gusset, it means that you can get up to more divilment and adventures without having to worry. Divilment?
All right.
Oh, divilment.
The text
Okay.
line 800-905-0989. Texter says Lonzo Odie is referring to an inseam. Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as a gusset.
No, because the inseam is the it. Oh, yeah.
No, it's the inseam. It is.
It is the inseam.
But that whole area is the kind of.
I don't know is it a real term or did you make it up?
No, I'm going to look up gusset.
Here's the thing. It sounds right. It doesn't sound wrong. It sounds wrong, but it doesn't sound wrong.
Gusset jeans are they're guessed. GU.
Yeah, I guess. Well, there's that
Maybe we shouldn't be
that
taking
thing
the
coming
word of
into
the
play
dyslexic
again.
guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's right. We shouldn't trust him.
I mean, sometimes.
Oh, yeah, no, here we go. What is a gusset? The gusset is a triangular or diamond or rectangular piece of fabric, metal. Can you imagine having a metal gusset? Material
Rock and roll, dude.
inserted in the seam or garment of or a bag to add strength, volume, and flexibility. So it doesn't necessarily have to be in the groinal region.
Well,
All
I've
right,
never
so-
had to pack
It
any
could
extra
be-
volume down there.
So it's like fat people use it to extend their jeans or something.
No, I think it's the wear and tear. It keeps up. Text us in. Look at if you
There ain't nobody heard of that until you said it.
Tell us about the gusset.
if you've been working in the textile industry, and textile was massive around here for quite some time. If you've been working in the textile industry, have you ever made a gusset? That's what I want to know.
Ever made a gusset?
Made a
This
gusset.
sounds like a word on the street thing where Odie just walks up to people at the mall and asks them if they've ever made a gusset
Hi, I'm.
and
Hi.
see how many times he gets punched.
this would have been it. Hello, Odie Fitzgerald here with News Talk 98.9. Have you ever seen a gusset? Sorry about that.
Or you may get, well, yes, would you like to see mine?
Would you like to see my gusset?
I actually have a triple gusset. Would you like to see it? How did we get on?
I don't know.
It was your fault.
I
We got
mean,
on gusset because of you.
It probably was.
I was going one way and you went somewhere totally different. I do
Odie
know.
wanders off.
I do know
I do.
that we need to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to get to the bracket. You are listening to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WRD, the voice of the Carolinas. I can't wait to talk about that.
It's riveting.
See what you did there. That was amazing. By the way, I read the latest Nightwing is rough.
Rough.
Definitely rough. I think Nightwing going to jail. There ain't no good guy. There ain't no bad guy.
Texted.
There's only you and what am I missing something? Oh, there we
Okay.
go. Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I won't spoil any further. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
No.
Chris, it's bad.
Is it bad?
No, I was talking about Nightwing possibly going to jail. And yeah. I don't know how that would work though. The only way he could go to jail is if they knew who he was. But at the beginning of the comic book, someone might have found out who he was. So anyway.
Nightwing, he is a wing of night. Why does
And then he went Groundhog Day and Titans. It was a rough week for Dick Grayson. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with it. This is interesting. I got the first one, Trey, and I'm okay with it. I didn't like it enough to get the second one, but I got the first one in case it's valuable someday. Doubt it. It could be though.
Thanks, James.
I love wrestling. I'm still watching wrestling, but wrestling also makes me sad. So
What are you influencing my ads?
Potatoes.
see, me too. But while I was on vacation, whenever my granddaughter would go home, I would take an hour or so and start because this is normally my yard work vacation, which I was able to get some done. I'm gonna get more done tomorrow. But she was on spring break. I was the only one who could watch her, so didn't really get to do a whole lot. I did show her how to do a leaf blower, and no, I don't have the gas powered stuff because I don't like having to mix gas and oil.
You buy it mixed.
Yeah, I don't like it. Oh, I just don't like doing it. So I just do the electric, and I let her ride the lawnmower, something that I never let either one of my kids do.
Says you, if I'd known grandkids were this fun, I would have had them first.
Well, she was okay till she started to panic. The blades weren't on.
Yeah.
I'm getting last year's leaves, the rest of them, and I have one of those pull behind sweeper things.
Yeah.
So, and she's like, well, she's driven a golf cart with her dad before, which you're not supposed to do, but anyway.
Well, you can sit them on your lap, can't you?
I don't know. He probably did, but she's pretty tall, so she probably was able to do it.
Okay.
But she thought, golf cart, you let off the thing, it just stops. It's not.
No.
A lawn tractor doesn't do that. Welcome back into the Upstate Pulse. Lonzo, Odie, and Cameron here on a lovely Saturday. If you want to be a part of the show, 800-905-0989 is the text line. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X at the Upstate Pulse or 98.9 WRD. The first ones to do it because we're innovators. That's what we do. Before we get to the bracket, let's clean up some of these messages. Texter says, I got kicked in the gusset once. Didn't like it. Yeah, you don't want to get kicked in the
It
gusset.
ain't good when you get kicked in the gusset.
That'd be, that you'd end up sounding like the Bee Gees for quite a while then.
Maybe.
Yeah.
or maybe
Unless
it's
it's
one
a
of
good-
these, and then nothing comes out.
Unless it's a well-fortified gusset, and in that case, it's just merely uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, or those metal gussets that you talked
Make
about.
sure to fortify your gusset, people.
Which is the equivalent of a cup, probably. All right, Scott says, evening, guys. Happy first day of spring. Happy first day of spring, Odie.
Happy first day of spring.
Happy first
Lonzo.
day of spring, Cameron.
Thank you. Happy first day of spring,
Or
Pappy.
as we say in South Carolina, happy summer.
Happy summer.
As we skip.
Looking forward to not having to run my furnace so much. Yeah. But now you have to just go straight into running the air conditioning. but no doubt we'll still have a few mornings with the temperature in the 30s until mid-April. It is what it is.
The 30s is very warm. Oh, you're Fahrenheiting it.
As we often do here in the Americas.
Those old Americans.
Chris says back in the day, jeans had rivets in the gusset. Cowboys would sit around the fire and the rivets would heat up. They changed the rivets after a few years. Yeah.
I mean, if it was a cold night, you'd be thankful of a warm rivet.
Oh, no, still probably not. I don't know. Let's see.
What's your tolerance for heat?
Trey asks, are you collecting the DC AEW comics? I addressed this online, but I'll address it now. Yeah. I got the first one. I didn't get any more of them because, I mean, it was okay. Wasn't great, but I like grabbing the first one and try to decide if I want more. You know where I got it from? I got it from Borderlands Comics and Games, 410 South Pleasantburg Drive in Greenville. They're open 7 days a week and you can get comic books there because they are a comic book store. You can also get your D&D merchandise, not just dice, but you can also get figurines. You can get paint to paint those figurines if you don't have shaky hands like I do, which all figures look like the Joker when I'm done. Or they also have guidebooks and stuff like that. They have vintage video games. I just wanted you both to look before I finish. They also have vintage toys, stuff like that. You need to check it out. Again, Borderlands Comics and Games, 410 South Pleasantburg Drive. And also a reminder that we are just a few weeks away, like a month away, from South Carolina Comic Con, SC Comic Con, April 11th and 12th. You want to check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We had Rob on last week. We're going to try to get him on again before the con, and we will have fun for sure doing that. Chris wants to know, do you slab your comics? I don't know what that means, but I guess it means, putting them in the plastic things.
No, would that not be kind of like stack them up into slabs?
I have boxes, including, that's one of the things my granddaughter and I did is I had a stack that I had read and we had to organize them and put them, and I had to rearrange boxes because I have more of a certain kind. What? And she realized that I have more Titans than anything else. And I said, no, I have more Nightwing technically because I have all Nightwing and Nightwing is in all the Titans. So that gives me more. Anyway.
What do you do once you read your comic?
I put them away because someday I'm going to retire. And when I do,
read them all again.
I might read them all again. Why not? Because by then I probably will have forgotten a lot of things that's on there. I don't know why I'm doing this thing, but I think I'm going to do the rest of the day.
Do I need to reset you?
Let's do
people try
job,
that. Yes, it is. Austin says, "What's up, guys? This is genuinely my fave show ever. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Austin.
Thank you."
John says, word got around in the hood that where Bruce Lee Jeans kids were running around karate chopping each other. Laugh out loud.
Everybody was kung fu fighting,
especially in the neighborhoods.
Surely not everybody.
John, you ran around in the ones I ran around in. There's a lot of kicking and punching and stabbing and gunshots and things like that. So I mean,
escalated.
You want your gusset to be really strong. It can't repel bullets, but you never know.
Well, if you
might have to.
The metal gusset, remember we'll get.
The metal gusset.
I think it's like what kind of metal was it? Was it like tin? I don't think it was iron.
Iron gusset. That would be an
Iron Man.
Fantastic metal band.
Yes.
Oh man, who are you going to go see? Oh, I'm going to see Iron Gusset.
We are Iron Gusset.
It's very 70s though. Iron Gusset. Gusset is very 70s. I don't think so. All right, let us.
Do you think Iron Gusset have big fluffy hair and they come from Liverpool but they've got American accents?
They could.
I think they do.
They could. Yeah. Maybe everyone has David Coverdale hair.
Oh, you lost me on the reference.
Who is that?
Text line 800-905-0989 or on the stream, YouTube, Twitch, X, Facebook. Tell Odie who David Coverdale is. So you can look it up. I mean, I could say, you want me to tell you?
No.
I would like them to tell you.
Apparently he was born on the 22nd of September.
Well, if you're looking it up, then you know who he is.
I still don't. It's
he used to, I don't know if he's married or if she was just his girlfriend, but Tawny Katane.
Whitesnake.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
You looked it up.
I did. I was waiting for the crew to text me and get on to me, but I'm impatient.
Trey said, if there's ever some Bruce Leroy jeans made, I'll buy them. Me too.
You know
why, when you got that glow.
The Shogun of Harlem.
You know why
that's show enough.
You know why I've become extremely impatient. I grew older. I grew older.
You did.
I did. I decided I did not want to be 44 anymore. I decided I'm going to be 45.
See, here's the thing. I apologize for not wishing you a happy birthday.
Yeah, no, he's fine.
And
I did.
So
He
happy
did.
birthday. What? When did you wish him a happy
On
birthday?
the day of 9
On the
o'clock
day
that
of-
night.
What you were on? It was on social media or something, or how?
I
did you
also
know?
had it marked on my calendar.
Did you? That's very very
I'm,
friendly.
I'm weirdly
friend-like.
thoughtful about.
That's a friend thing right there.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
for sure. I guess I'm
I
not
consider
one of
us
You know,
friends.
it was extremely late at night, and I felt like an afterthought. But you know, now,
those. You didn't get them
now
early
I'm-
in the morning.
Yeah, now I'm like that touched me deep, brother. That's like
I didn't wish my daughter a happy birthday by text for the first time ever on her birthday because we had planned to do something and I was taking her out for her birthday and I was going to wish.
taking her out. That's right.
Apparently that upset her too. I apologize for anyone who I've never wished happy birthday to. Apparently my happy birthdays mean a lot. So
There you
I'm
go.
sorry, Odie. Happy birthday.
Thank you. You know.
They say it's your birthday.
What?
You're gonna have a good time.
Yes.
Took me a sec. Why did it take me a second?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I do know we need to get to the bracket, but we've took so much time that we're going to have to wait till after this break. You're listening to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WORD, the voice of the Carolinas.
Let's do about nothing.
Sorry, I should press the button. I'm just... Sorry, I had a moment there. I had a psychedelic moment.
I get it.
We all have our moments. Floating out in the ether. Letting our brains ride the psychic waves.
Yeah. Psychic waves.
You ever ridden the psychic wave?
Psychedelic all the way, man.
Oh, do you pick a number between 1 and 3?
12.
Karen, pick a number between 1 and 3. Okay.
1.
It's too late. You had a chance to pick which part of the bracket we were going to do. Instead, you decided to be funny.
Number 4.
We already did 4.
We already did 4.
Number 2.
Cameron already said 2. So we're doing 2.
Number 1.
It's just the one thing we're not doing is number 1. So it depends on, are we reading left to right or up or down?
Your left or my left?
So 2 could be the one starting with Black Panther, or 2 could be the one starting with the Avengers. Infinity War.
I don't get that text. You don't read it out, but I don't get that text.
Me either, but I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
No.
I'm not attuned to some things.
Neither am I with some things. Who printed this? I can barely see it. Oh, there we go.
Put your dadgum glasses on, fella. That's what I'm gonna have to do.
That's what we're all gonna have to do. Which one are we doing? Number
Put my
2.
edge of my nose.
Which one is number 2? Is it top one, middle, or bottom?
Middle?
Yeah,
How could there be a middle?
it's beside the end.
What?
Yeah,
You okay?
yeah.
2? I can't do it for just 2.
I believe in angels.
Charlie Bucket.
2.
How many
Why'd you do
Walker
it for
Bucket
2?
bars did you eat? 2?
2. Let's say 20.
Because the
So
teacher,
which one are we doing? Are we
the
doing?
teacher could not do percentages. He could only do simple percentages, so he
Yeah,
had to
like
bump
10.
it up. Because if he had to do 2, it would have been too difficult for him.
Come on, pump it up. You got.
I haven't
to pump
decided
it
which
up.
one is 2.
Well, then what's the point in asking the question?
Well, it's not 1. I know we're not doing 1. 1 would be the first one. On the
One
top.
could be this one here.
No, it couldn't.
If you were reading in
We're not
Arabic, it'd be that
Japanese.
way.
We're not Japanese.
Or Arabian.
if you say so.
Another Arabian night. Arabian night.
It's
like
all-
Arabian days.
It's all you said radio night.
See Odie.
Hello.
At the cabana.
The Copacabana?
At the Coca Cabana.
It's
Copa.
Copa.
Copa?
It's Copa.
Go.
Yes.
Fired.
So he doesn't know Barry Manilow.
Joke's on
I don't
you,
know
I
if that's a
don't
bad
work
thing
here.
that he doesn't know Barry Manilow.
It is a bad thing.
If you say so.
You failed. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl.
She was a showgirl.
She had flowers in her hair, and her hair came down to there.
But Barry didn't like her because he wasn't into women. So, I mean, they were besties.
At the Copa.
Copa Cabana.
Welcome back into the Upstate Pulse. Alonzo and Cameron and Odie here on a Saturday night. If you'd like to be a part of the show, 800-905-0989. We're in a montage music right now. We're on our way somewhere. Somebody getting their butt kicked. If you want to be...
Oh, it's got a steel pipe.
Just saying, because
I knew. Wow. You never know what the theme of the show is going to be.
Are we, oh, okay, here we
Tonight's show is sponsored by the number 3
And the letter purple.
and the letter G, which stands for Gusset.
Happy's Great Gussets.
Now I
It's
remember
Great
why
Gussets here.
I don't like wearing my glasses. All right.
Is it because you know what we look like?
No, because it hurts.
It hurts.
Yeah. It hurts.
I don't get it, man. I've worn glasses for years, and I wear headphones with my glasses all the time. It doesn't hurt.
Same. It might just be a matter of
You guys have thick glasses.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
thick nerdy glasses, and I got John Lennon glasses.
Imagine that.
Yes.
There's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
Socialism. All right, let us get to. Well, that's what he's singing about. He's singing about socialism.
I know.
And everyone loves the song, but it's about socialism.
All right, let's continue, Subliminal Man.
It's not subliminal.
It's not.
It's
even-
just right
it's
out in the
not-
open.
No, your delivery was like Subliminal
Okay.
Man. You were being very Kevin Nealon.
Was I?
It was a compliment.
What number is 2 and what number is 3?
We don't know.
It's a matter of perspective, isn't it?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. You know, it's just one of those
He's
days.
just doing that because you really want to know, and he won't tell you.
I know. He's going to tell me it'd be the top left, and then he'd start naming something that's in the completely opposite.
Because
I'm like,
anytime there's a question, Odie, you just need to get an answer just immediately.
Yeah,
I'm an engineer. That's
you
what
want to
we
be
do.
over-informed, but that takes away improv.
Wow.
John says, intense storms rolling through Williamston. Be careful out there. Driving, yeah, be careful out there. I just washed my car, so of course it's storms are imminent. We'll keep you posted. All right, number 2 is we are going to start out with a matchup of Avengers Infinity War
That's number 3.
going up against Ghost Rider. I'm going up and down, 1 and 2,
No.
3 and 4.
Dead to me now. Go on.
Okay, like I was ever alive to you in the first place.
Use
All right,
words.
Avengers Infinity War going up against Ghost Rider. Again, we've talked about before. I love Ghost Rider. I love Donald Logue's part in Ghost Rider. I thought it was amazing. And I mean, come on.
It's Ghost Rider.
It's Nick, and he's so good. Avengers Infinity War, without it, you can't get to Endgame. I just watched Infinity War a couple days ago, found out that my granddaughter is scared to death of Thanos. Didn't know.
Huh.
I know now.
Huh.
I was like, why does Thanos scare you? He just doesn't look right. Just like she suddenly doesn't like Peppa Pig because the faces are drawn on the side of the thing, and it freaks her out.
Yeah,
So
if you looked at Peppa Pig face on, she'd have 4 eyes,
wow,
2 mouths.
that's even freakier. I didn't even think about it that way.
It's the Eldritch Pig.
It is Avengers Infinity War versus Ghost Rider. Odie, which one?
I absolutely love Avengers Infinity War. Like it was a fantastic movie, but it's Nick Cage. You know, like if Infinity War came on and I was just about to leave the house, I'd probably do the man stand where you stand up against something and you watch it. Like you're not sitting down, you're just standing watching it.
Yeah, I do that on occasion.
Yeah, I do that maybe for 5-10 minutes. But if Ghost Rider came on, I think I'd watch the entire film standing watching it. So
You're
it's
also a motorcycle guy.
I am big into my bikes. What was that girl that was in it? Eva Green or Eva Mendes?
Mendes.
I mean, that itself just sells it. I mean, seriously, did you seriously?
She's
I did
very
see the movie.
she's rather attractive. Yeah.
She is a smoke show, is what she is.
All right, Cameron.
So I'm going with Ghost Rider.
It's Infinity War is just so hard to choose against because it was such a monumental movie at the time. And even though we all knew what was coming, it still got me. As far as
Yeah, the snap was rough.
yeah.
And first you get the death of Vision, and
After getting like he died and then he died again. He died twice in that movie.
yeah,
Good. Let him die. I think that, but like they should have just made the two movies, put them together, 4 hours, boom.
it would have been more than 4 hours.
Yeah.
It would have been 6 hours.
6 hours, boom. There you go.
No,
Not
people don't
everybody
go
was
see
gonna be able to-
6-hour movies.
Well, then
It's
if they can't do 6 hours of Marvel, then they shouldn't be even looking at it.
okay.
No.
That's weird. Cameron, what you got?
Shillelagh.
I'm gonna go with Avengers.
Okay, I'm also going with Avengers Infinity War. We don't have a fourth person, but we do. We have 3 sheets. We have dice, and Odie goes first with the Pop-O-Matic. It's trouble.
3.
And Odie rolls a 3.
Pops 3.
Pops 3, my bad.
You said it wrong.
Pop the 3.
Excuse me.
There we go.
Well,
all right,
I hit
all right.
this guy.
No, I was talking about Odie.
All right, so number 3 would be T2, Tim Snow, formerly of the show.
Mm.
I guess you never really, I mean, no one's been kicked off the show. So once you're on the show, you're
here
on
for
the
life.
show.
You're a member for
You
life.
are.
All
right.
Pulsar's never dead.
So Tim goes with Infinity War. So Infinity War goes through. Not really a surprise. It's probably one of the front runners, maybe. I don't know. All right. Our next matchup is Guardians of the Galaxy 2 going up against X-Men Last Stand. X-Men Last Stand, again, everyone dies. Oh, I see into this. I'm doing the odd thing. I don't know why I'm doing it's just my
yeah, you're just doing a lot.
so I it's a Columbo thing. That's what it is.
One last thing.
Yeah. One last
more
thing.
thing.
Yeah. So X-Men Last Stand, I watched the end of it the other because there's always a superhero movie on.
yeah.
I was flipping through, and a lot of times when I want to go to sleep, I just throw one of those on.
Mm.
And I fall asleep with it going on in the back. And if I'm lucky, I dream I'm in, but I wouldn't want to dream I was in this movie because the Professor X dies and Cyclops dies. And the only reason
Jean
why,
Grey dies.
the only reason why Wolverine doesn't die is because of his skeleton, which we get to see.
I don't think it is. I think it's because she loved him really.
No,
No.
she was trying to kill him.
Oh no, I think she was trying to severely hurt him. I think she knew. I think she was like, I can really mess you up, but I'm just going to hurt you because
He was healing his healing factor versus her disintegration.
yeah, but she could have just done a snap on that guy and he would have just turned into adamantium.
Maybe,
I don't
but I don't think so. I think the adamantium was too strong.
But then he died. Then he was like he was capable of dying in that universe. She could have killed him. She could have.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Remind me, bad guy Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Ego.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I always maybe I just block it out. So that's when because of the cancer, because of what he did to her mom.
That was nasty.
It was so
Yeah.
equally bad thing. But I think as far as movies go, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is a better movie. I think it was better written. I think it was better acted.
Now the songs in my
you
head.
get introduced to Mantis.
What song?
I mean, there are a lot of things.
Randy.
And
Fine girl.
and the
What a good wife you would be.
the dynamic between Mantis and Drax was
Yes.
so good.
It was.
So I got to go Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Cameron.
You also get like the first signs of Nebula turning into a good guy because she and Gamora are properly talking about their feelings after, of course, Nebula tried to murder her.
I
with
wouldn't
the
say good
spaceship.
guy though. I'd say neutral guy.
Getting there.
No,
That's
because
what I'm saying.
even now, like when she's like fighting with the Avengers,
by the
No.
No,
I
no.
think
By
By the way,
she's
Guardians of the Galaxy, the Guardians of the Galaxy are not good guys.
not necessarily.
I mean,
If you
they're
look at, all right, remember how
they're
they
mercs, is
All
what
right,
they are.
yeah,
let's back this
they're
up.
medium.
See how they dealt with the heist in 3 with trying to go to OrgoCorp? They were trying not to kill people.
Yeah,
They're
but you
trying their
can
best not to
you
kill
can
people.
try not to kill people, but still like rob them. That makes you a bad guy.
Yeah.
I mean, they were owned by an evil like by the main bad guy who like blows up planets that he
And
makes.
let's face it, the little rabbit steals stuff all the time.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
that's what
Except
Thor calls it.
I know.
he's a raccoon. Like.
Thank you, Tiny Rabbit. I'm also going with Guardians too.
Okay.
I do like X-Men. It's not like I don't like.
Yeah, I'm having confrontations with myself. I'm kind of like because I really liked X-Men and I really liked the music that's in it.
Are you hearing different Odies on your shoulders?
You remember the guy that was here just before the show? Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's shouting.
Is he talking about Halle Berry?
See, I'd forgotten about Halle. And the girl that plays Jean Grey as well.
Famke Jemison.
That's the one.
Doesn't
All
sound American.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
Bump, 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 bump.
We go Guardians.
Okay, so Guardians clean sweep. Okay, there
And
we
a
go.
hard arc.
Yes. Guardians
more of
of
an
the
act.
Galaxy 2 go
That's fair.
through. Let us see. You know what? Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll try to get through the next two matchups. You're listening to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WORD, the voice of the Carolinas. She's an anti-hero. Who do you mean? Are you talking about the fact?
I'd say she's kind of
Who?
not Gamora. What's her name? It is Gamora.
No, Nebula.
Nebula.
I mean, if you kill a bunch of people but you spare a few, does that make you a good guy? No.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It means you have some tendencies that
But what if
sometimes
you're
lean
killing
the
bad
other
guys?
way.
What if you're killing bad guys?
Depends on the circumstance.
She
Circumstance.
is killed a lot of people
Yeah, she has.
and not people, aliens
Yeah, but
from
I
other
think
places.
you're discounting redemption.
But why can we not call aliens?
She doesn't get
people?
redeemed in this one though.
No, but eventually she does. That's what
Not
I'm saying.
really.
The start of her journey is there to become a good guy.
Well, she is redeemed when she fights herself, and you see the difference between the two in Endgame, and you see how ruthless the old Nebula is compared to the new Nebula.
Yeah.
The influence of the Guardians on her and other
Yeah.
people that she spent time around, because good can influence you the same way that bad can. We're not sure how OD influences us, if it's good or bad. I don't know.
I think it's like a lot of cancellation.
Hi. Oh,
Whatever. I don't want to hear about the cult.
Is it the cult of the beast?
Yeah, no, it's a cult of Dukes, and
Oh,
you,
Dukes,
you know
okay.
for sure that this is playing at their meetings for sure. It is. As they kneel before the white bottle and declare, "Oh, mighty Dukes."
I'd do that. I've no problem with
That's
that.
weird. It's just
Hellman's
mayonnaise.
has the taste you love. Good food gets better when you put it all together with the one best mayonnaise. Yes, food loves Hellman's. So bring out the Hellman's. Bring out the best.
See, that didn't sound cultic the way the Dukes thing.
Jesu Domine. Dukes is nice. Put it on your sandwich. It kind of is, isn't it?
No, there's a reason why when we go to the grocery store, the shelf is full of Dukes and the end caps are full of Dukes because no one's buying it.
Ain't there?
People worship it, but they don't really buy it.
They do.
Oh,
Daggone
maybe I go.
habit from
Maybe
up
we go
top,
to the
trying
grocery
sell
store that
mayonnaise
doesn't
again.
worship that company. The only reason it's cultic is because of the anger that it provokes if you say you don't like it. That is weird. It's mayonnaise, and
How
people
dare you
people
not like
want to
the mayo
fight
I
when you
like?
say you don't like Duke's mayonnaise. People want to fight. That's not healthy, and that's not normal behavior. And they would say it's perfectly normal. You ain't from around here, are you? Good for you, Chris. If you just put it on your sandwich and don't place it on a pedestal and you don't get angry when people don't like it, then it is what it is. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Just mayonnaise. That's it. All right, we're going to welcome back to the Upstate Pulse. Lonzo, Odie, Cameron. I've started the Duke's problem again because the commercial just played, and it's it's just mayonnaise, people. I don't get why you get angry if someone doesn't like something you like. Okay, when you get near violent, and there have been people who have threatened me because I said it's just mayonnaise.
It is just mayonnaise.
It's just mayonnaise.
It's nice,
and
mayonnaise.
that's here's the thing. And
Well, it speaks to their
no, listen, I love you guys. I love the listeners. I really do. But I think some of you have been programmed. It's time to get away from how you've been programmed, how you've been conditioned. I think it's been passed down from generation to generation. Must love this, must love this. Anyone who doesn't love this, they're the enemy. Okay? Break away from that. Think for yourself. There's probably 12-step programs out there. I don't know. There's probably some Leah Remini might help you. I
Get
don't
out of your
know.
Mayo chamber.
I'm kind of waiting for you to walk through the studio door and go, I came here to kick bum and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. It's, from the movie, which was, what was the movie called?
They live.
They
Live,
Live.
yes.
That was it.
Which is
It's a storied movie of this program.
yes, it is. And so anyway, everyone getting angry with me about Dukes. I love you, but you guys are weird. You really are. All right, let us move on to the next matchup.
Before you do you see on the text line, it said, Lonzo, the reason I watched the movie Hop about the Easter Bunny, the 2011, is that it's the sequel to the X-Men Last Stand. Sounds crazy, but I read the fan theory on the web and it makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I read it, but I'm not going to be influenced by it to go watch the movie Hop.
No, I watched the movie
I think
Hop.
he really wants you to watch the movie Hop.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to.
But I went on and I done a little bit of research. Said yes, there is a popular theory that the 2011 film Hop is the unofficial sequel to The Last Stand. The theory was popularized by critics, most notably Gizmodo, whoever that is.
Gizmodo, yeah.
There you go. And they're saying that it's all to do with the McCarran crystals, that they're in both of them, and that Cyclops' story, it's all to do with The Last Stand, and it's a lot to do with Hop as well. So I'm kind of like, is that an Easter egg? Pardon the pun, because Hop is about Easter eggs. Did they do that? I wonder.
No, none of this makes any sense.
It kind of does.
Fan fiction it can get a little
So
racy and
what
weird.
we're finding out is that Odie's going to watch Hop later. When he
I've
gets
watched
home.
it. I watched Hop.
You have watched Hop?
Yeah. It's a good movie. It's fun. It's a kids movie, but it's fun.
Okay, it sounds like a kids movie.
Yeah, I watched it with Lachlan.
Is there any validity to the statement of the text?
Kinda. I'd have to watch
Or
it again.
are you seeing it now because someone put it in your head that it's there?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right.
It's like the Harry Potter stuff, that Harry was actually traumatized as a baby and he made all the stuff up in his brain because he was like he was living in
like that one cartoon.
Rugrats.
Yeah, like Rugrats.
What's the one with Rugrats?
Because everyone's saying that Angelica is actually making up all the babies.
Oh, because she's got childhood trauma or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the kids died or something. And
that's dark.
That she's
because people make stuff like that. They refuse to be happy. It's a good show.
Yeah.
It's funny. Angelica's awesome. She's great as the villain of the thing. And Dilly Pickles is the best name of all time. And people just want to make stuff up.
Which I never understood as a kid.
I think the best one I've ever heard is the fact that Ferris Bueller isn't actually there. That Ferris was something. Cameron had this image in his brain of what he'd like to be, and that's where it all came from.
Again, but
it makes sense.
No, just let a movie be a movie, people. Sometimes it's just a movie.
No,
it's just a good time. No. It's just a good time. Listen, the next thing you know, you're going to talk about the philosophy of Porky's. All right.
Never actually seen Porky's.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to watch it.
You love that lady.
I believe it's
Beulah.
It's
anyway. Yeah, I believe it is. I believe you're right. All right. The next matchup is Deadpool and Wolverine versus Thunderbolts. I think this is when Thunderbolts comes to an end.
A grinding halt.
I love Thunderbolts again. I've talked about my great love for Yelena Belova, and I think she's a great character. I think the actress does a wonderful job, and she loves macaroni and cheese and ketchup, I believe. Ketchup and macaroni and cheese. But Deadpool and Wolverine.
Watched it last night.
Did you?
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Was that the first time you watched it, or you just forgot about it? Okay. I've only watched it once, but that was enough.
I've watched it a few times. The funniest thing, and it always gets me, and I always forget about it, is when Johnny's there and he's like, it's time to say it. And Deadpool, like, oh, hold on, he's gonna say it, he's gonna say it, he's gonna say it, flame on. And he goes off and it's like, that's not what he's supposed to say. That's a different guy.
That is the original superhero he played.
We thought he was somebody else.
He also played another superhero. And
yeah, Captain America.
no. Well, yeah, but he played another one other than that.
Who did he play other than that?
It was in a movie about Canada.
Oh,
He wasn't a superhero. He was a super villain.
Still, it was
I forget the name of the character, but he was one of the evil X's in Scott
yes,
Pilgrim.
he was. All right. So
he was a
Lucas.
skateboarder. He was a
yeah,
skateboarder,
Lucas, he
yeah.
was a skateboarder.
That was actually a brilliant film.
That was a really good movie.
It was.
It was.
That's my stunt team.
Ramona. All right. So Deadpool and Wolverine and Thunderbolts. I'm gonna go Deadpool and Wolverine. Odie.
Deadpool Wolverine. All day long.
I'm sorry, Elena.
You're not.
I'm sorry, Red Guardian. You made it onto the Wheaties box. But Deadpool and Wolverine is going to pull through.
I love the disdain by Diesel, who this was the only movie he had never watched, and he watched it and he hated it
Because he didn't like Red Guardian.
he like Red Guardian. He says just one liner, and the villain was stupid, and he's right. All right, let's see. Yeah, we got time for our last matchup, and then we'll move on to other stuff in the next hour. Captain America: Civil War going up against Ant-Man and Wasp. Now, this is difficult because this to me was the worst Captain America. I know you guys like it. I know it's the introduction of Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There was also the interaction between Bucky and Sam, which was really good.
Started that rivalry.
Yes, it did. Ant-Man and Wasp was good too. I don't because the undercarriage can't just get past the undercarriage.
The Gusset?
Is that True Serum?
What was in the undercarriage?
That was True Serum. Cameron, what do you got?
All right. I didn't have as much of a problem with Captain America: Civil War.
There was nobody in it. There was nobody.
Yeah,
in the film.
that is a fair criticism. If they're going to do Civil War, they should have done it way later. Just like Age of Ultron.
They could have done
it's
it
like the minute of Ultron.
They could have done it when they done it, but they could have included a lot more characters.
True.
Like they're supposed to be.
True. And that's a very fair criticism. I still liked seeing the introduction of Black Panther and Spider-Man. The fights were kind of heart-wrenching.
You know what?
especially at
I
the
think
end.
what bothers me, is the conflict at the end. I mean, that split them all up.
Yeah. You go.
He did kill his mom and his dad.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to mess
Again,
you up.
I thought it was a good movie. And I thought Zemo was an excellent villain. Because he's the only one in the MCU who actually won.
So you're gonna go with?
Besides Thanos. I'm gonna have to go with Captain America: Civil War.
Okay. So am I. I fell asleep during Ant-Man and the Wasp. I mean, it was good, but I don't like the pin technology. I don't really. It doesn't sit well with me because when you shrink things down that size, you're going to distort them and you're going to do a lot of damage to them. And then when you bring them back to normal size again, my engineer brain just goes, no.
Come on,
no,
dude.
no.
It's a kind of magic to a degree.
It is a kind of magic, but at the same time,
He doesn't like magic. He likes science.
It's science. I'm a man of science.
Okay. I got to tell you,
So I go
the problems I have with Captain America: Civil War. There's still so much happened. The things that I mentioned. Also, this is when Rhodey gets injured and gets replaced.
Yes,
he gets replaced.
Replaced.
Oh no, he gets.
Oh no, I know. Yeah, he does.
No. I'm not talking about the actor. I'm talking about Rhodey gets replaced by Skrull. He gets replaced by a Skrull. If you didn't watch the other stuff, you don't know about it. So yeah, he gets replaced by a Skrull. So there you go. There we have two more. We have two more things to get to, and we'll get to one, maybe both next week.
Wait, so what went ahead?
Captain America: Civil War. It did. You're right. I didn't say my choice.
You didn't say your choice.
Okay.
Now I have Captain America: Civil War. So there you go. And we are narrowing
Sorry, all the
down our
begging
bracket.
really just turned me off.
What is it like? Is it a thing? Is it a thing of budget? Is it a thing of they just want to simplify a movie? Like
Well, we're going to find out when Secret Wars happens.
when is that happening?
Next year?
Isn't it this year?
Is not the Avengers.
Doomsday.
Doomsday's this year.
Doomsday's this
Secret
year.
Wars.
No,
Yeah.
is Doomsday 27 or 26?
Doomsday's this.
26.
It's,
It's 26.
it's
Okay.
like around Christmas. Yeah. So
This Christmas, Doom's gonna kill all your
Hearts.
heroes.
so we're gonna find out how many characters. But we know they're already putting more in it than they did Civil War because we've already seen the
Well, they
chairs.
better.
We've already seen the chairs.
Okay.
Yeah, but then there'll be people, possibly you, that will complain. Well, this character didn't get enough screen time. Well, this character, they could have done this. It could have done this. It's still going to probably make $1 billion.
Of course. It is a money printing machine at this stage because people are going to go see it.
Although there's been some bad ones.
There has but people
and-
were going like has any of the Marvel movies that came out in the last 20 years, because they are 20 years running now, are they? 2000s, 2000 and,
Probably.
is there any of them that have lost money? I don't think there are.
Well, it depends on what you consider losing money. Some people have pointed this out to me. You got to take into account budget for advertisement and
So that's
stuff
all
like
in.
that.
You know, when they do the budget, like a movie like Avatar cost $6 billion to make, that's all included in it. So anything that they make above the 6 million or 6 billion or whatever, that's your profit. That's how much it made. It's kind of like, is there any of them that are so bad that people just like the Kraken or the Kragan or whatever? What was it?
Eternals is.
Oh, Eternals.
was-
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, but I hear it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I tried to.
There's a lot of movies you try to watch and
Yeah,
you don't get through
look,
them.
you know me
You
at this
don't.
stage. I start watching a movie, and if it doesn't grab me, grab me.
I
in
know
the
I'm
first-
reviewing a movie, so if it's really bad, I'm going to watch it all the way through.
If I have to remove it, if I have to review it, like if I
Remove it
have to
from my
actually
brain.
remove it from the brainstem, if I have to review it, like if I was doing a review spot, then I would definitely stay with it, stick with it, stay awake, matchsticks in the eyelids.
Ooh,
That
like
sounds
from the
painful.
no, there's a movie called The Island back in the day.
That was terrible.
Do you
With
remember?
Ewan McGregor? He was in it,
I
and he-
can't remember. How they tortured the boy they tortured this boy to bring him over to their side by putting toothpicks in his eyelids so he couldn't go to sleep. It was the way they conditioned him, and I believe it was called The Island.
No, that was a different one. It's not the one I was thinking.
Yeah,
of.
this is before that one.
That must have been.
All right, a lot more to come up in the second hour. We are going to talk AI Takeover, video games, Nerd Roundtable, so much more, and the passing of Chuck Norris. You listen to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WRD, the voice of the Carolinas.
Cursor's over the jack shot.
The Jack shot, which I was only able to execute like a couple times, I think. It's more about learning those things in that game. You hitting it just right so you learn the move that someone else is doing.
Yeah, Trey, that was the one with Scarlett Johansson and Ewan McGregor.
The movie I'm thinking of would have been
Was it The Island
early
of Dr.
80s.
Moreau?
No. I think it was called The Island.
– 2005 was Ewan McGregor.
There was an island called the Island in 1980. The one you're talking about might have been a remake of it.
No, well,
It had Michael Caine in it and David Warner. Yeah.
Michael Caine. My
Yeah.
name is Michael Caine.
Okay.
And remember, anything David Warner's in, he's probably going to be the bad guy.
Yeah. See, why would you put Michael Caine? Michael Caine could not do an American accent. And they called him Blair Maynard.
Plot: Blair Maynard is a British-born American journalist,
Ah.
so you can have the
English accent.
yeah.
My
In
name.
New York City, who was once
okay.
in the Navy and who decides to investigate the mystery of why so many boats disappear in the Bermuda Triangle of the Caribbean. He takes his estranged son Justin with him to Florida with the promise of a vacation to Disney World, and while fishing, both are attacked by an unkempt man and
Kempt.
forcibly brought to an uncharted island. On the island, Blair discovers that the inhabitants are a centuries-old colony of savage French pirates. Let's see.
I'd watch it.
Rubber Maynard and needed to offset the negative effects of inbreeding.
Oh, I wouldn't watch it.
Blair is used to impregnate a woman named Beth, the widow of the man he killed, and act as a scribe for the largely illiterate group. While Justin is brainwashed to become a surrogate heir to now the pirate leader.
The girl that played the actress Beth, her name is Angela Punch McGregor.
You just like the idea of Punch McGregor. That's all you're excited about.
No, just like, why would she be called Angela Punch McGregor?
So that was in 1980.
I was
Just think of how long ago that was. I remember it because of the toothpicks in the eyelids.
see
That's what makes me wonder
Yeah.
if the one you saw was a remake.
no, because it's a completely different thing.
So they do that all the time. They
No, but it's a
they-
completely
is it
different thing. yeah.
okay?
They're harvesting organs.
Oh, okay.
1980, I was only a glint in my father's eye. A twinkle, if you will. I need to put music in here. Ow. What?
It's another one of those movies. So in 1980, I would have been 12. Why was I watching that movie?
Why were you watching that?
Yeah,
movie?
I was stepdad at the time took us.
Stepford Wives.
But I've always liked David Warner because he's just such
He's
a good
been in-
bad
what
guy.
else was he in? David?
He was in Tron,
He was.
Master Control.
Yeah.
He was in Time After
He
Time.
was in Titanic.
He was in Time After Time.
The Omen. Time Bandits.
Time Bandits, yeah. And The Omen, yeah.
The Omen.
The Omen, he got his head sliced off. He was the photographer that got. He's just in a lot of movies around that time.
He was in SOS Titanic. I don't know what that is. Cross of Iron. Time Bandits. I don't remember. Oh, I do.
Time Bandits. Oh, Time Bandits was great with the little people
Yeah.
who stole the map from God. It also had Sean Connery in it,
He was.
and what Sean Connery was a king. I think it was a
Prometheus or
king or
something,
something like. At the end, he was a fireman,
Yeah.
and the end was so weird because they stuck something in the microwave and it killed the kid's parents and stuff. And then
Like Mendenham. That's who he was.
yeah,
Ian Holm was in it as well. Bilbo.
and so was it Michael Palin?
Yeah. Well, it was them. They made it. They
Yeah,
made
it was
Yeah.
because one of them was Robin Hood,
Yeah. John
and
Cleese.
they were.
I was like,
It's like,
we rob from the rich and give to the.
And then they beat 'em
give-
up
give
after
to
they-
the, give to the.
and it
I'll
also
give to the poor.
it also had what's her name who played Olive Oil and was in The Shining.
Oh, Shelley Duvall.
Yeah, Shelley Duvall
Yeah.
was in it. Yeah,
Was she scared?
Was Warwick Davison? No, he wasn't.
no, he wouldn't have been old enough.
Yeah, he would have.
I think Time Bandits was before Star Wars, wasn't it? Maybe it wasn't.
No,
it was after.
1981.
Okay, yeah, but he's a little kid in Star Wars.
When he was Wicked.
No, but that was in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
So
Well, Kenny Baker was in Kenny Baker was R2D2. He was
yeah, he was one of the
one
He-
of the little people.
yeah. And David Warner was the devil.
The devil. Was he
I don't think he was called the devil. I forget what he was called.
evil genius?
That's also a movie I probably shouldn't have went to go see, but I went to see it with my friends. I think
It's psychedelic. It's okay.
it's so it's. I mean, there's no
I'd
way.
forgotten
There's
Jim
no way as a
Broadbent was
kid
in
you
it.
could watch that and understand it.
No,
I still don't get the.
I don't
ending.
understand it.
I don't understand the ending at all. What if there are any videos out there explaining the ending like they do on
A
today's
lot
stuff?
of really cool people in it.
Oh, it was an all-star cast for
Yeah.
sure.
Who was the kid though?
I don't think he was anybody famous.
I don't think he done anything after it.
He's probably scarred
Probably.
after that experience.
No.
Is that one of those movies that you watch now and go, okay, this ain't as great as I thought it was? Those
Yeah.
movies you really enjoyed when, excuse me, when you were a kid, and you go back and watch them later, and it's like, this ain't that good.
He was in Shazam. He's been in a few movies, but he's Cinderella Man. He was in that.
Who was a kid?
Yeah.
Well,
Craig Warnock.
I was to say if he was in Shazam, he's probably a lot older now. Well, duh.
He's 56.
Yeah. Welcome back into the Upstate Pulse. Lonzo, Odie, and Cameron here on a Saturday night. If you would like to be a part of the show, Text line is 800-905-0989. We're also live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, and on X. Having a wonderful conversation during the news because the show continues even during breaks. We are just on the stream, and you should check it out if you can. If you're driving, you probably shouldn't do that, though. All right, you shouldn't do that. There's no problem. You shouldn't do that.
Well, you can listen to it.
Well, you can.
Have your phone.
But if you're driving, you can just be listening to the radio.
Unless you're somewhere else.
And then you could listen to the
can
Odyssey app, which is free.
On the Odyssey app. There
You
you
could
go.
download the Odyssey app and get us there. And also, if you missed the show, you can also download the podcast and listen to it later on. Or the stream continues to be there later on. In this hour, we're going to be talking AI Takeover, One Piece Season 2, The Bluff. We meant to talk about that last week. We didn't get a chance to talk about that. Invincible just dropped 3 episodes. Of course, we had a couple passings of note, some video games, Nerd Roundtable, so much more. But during the break, we were talking about
Time Bandits.
Time Bandits. And my question for you guys is, can you think of a movie that you loved when you were a kid or even as a teenager that you went back and watched now and you're like, eh? Or is there a movie that is just you went back and watched and was like, oh, yeah, that's good? And I could tell the first thing that pops in my mind is Labyrinth. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I loved that when I was a teenager, and then I let the kids watch it. And then recently, I let my granddaughter watch it.
Yeah.
And it's good every time.
Come inside, meet the missus.
It goes that way. It goes straight to the
Never go that way.
Dance, magic, dance.
So we were talking about Time Bandits, and if you haven't watched it, it's weird. It really is weird.
It is weird.
It's cool though. I mean, it's got time travel, obviously.
Was the Jabberwocky in that?
Sounds familiar. Like
No, there was
possibly-
another film by the Python guys. Because the Time Bandit was Terry Gilliam, I think it was. I think it was Terry Gilliam. And he done the Jabberwocky
Was
as
it
well.
Baron Munchausen?
Yeah, he done
Maybe?
that as well, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Tones mentioned Pete's Dragon. I haven't went back to watch that, and that was
I've never seen that.
well, Pete's Dragon was a cartoon dragon and live action people,
Yeah.
and the song a dragon, I swear I saw a dragon. It's got Mickey Rooney in it, and it's a musical.
Okay.
Yeah, so I haven't watched that in forever, but I loved that as a kid. Trey says I introduced Big Trouble in Little China to both my ex-wives, and they both didn't like it.
Maybe
Okay.
that's just
Yeah, well.
maybe try next time. Don't show
No,
it.
no. Here's what you do: is you find someone who likes the movies, that movie, then
And
marry
then
them.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
you should do that.
Yeah.
A Big Trouble in Little
That's the
China,
best.
very good movie.
I found out who Shriek was, Naomi Harris, because I was looking at her because we have, if people don't know, we have movies playing in the studio sometimes when we're doing the show, and Shriek was Moneypenny in Skyfall.
Okay.
That's where I know. her
Was
from.
she Moneypenny?
All right.
Moneypenny, yeah.
Looks totally different than that.
She
for
was.
sure.
So you remember the recast? Moneypenny was always the older lady.
No, I
and
know.
They recast her as a younger
No, I
girl.
remember
Yeah.
because like I was watching Skyfall and I thought Miss Moneypenny, and that was very.
She
attractive.
shot James.
I was gonna say she.
Shot
She
him.
didn't
Yeah.
kill him.
She shot him though.
Yeah, and
People
then,
make mistakes.
I wouldn't have shot him.
then her spy days were over. Then-
Yeah. Then she was no longer a
You
field
know,
agent.
James didn't take any offense to it.
Hello, Miss
Well,
Money.
he took a
did.
bullet.
Yes, he did.
He absolutely
He
did.
did because he said it to her. He says, in Daniel Craig's voice, was like, "I hope you're not going to be back on the field again, Miss Moneypenny," and she was like, "Oh, James, ha 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 ha," and then they went off and made
It's
love.
just funny
do.
back and forth.
All right, since we're having so much fun, let's talk about some sad stuff.
Oh.
Nicholas Brendan has passed away, and he played Xander in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And I will say
Oh, yeah.
he was my favorite part of that whole thing. And I think I've seen almost all of the episodes, even the reboot, which was not that great. When suddenly there's a sister, I mean, I've seen.
It can happen.
I really liked him. He was just like the dude. I mean, he was a nerd. He just was one of the constants throughout the entire thing. And he passed away. He'd been in a bunch of other stuff too, mostly, TV things.
What was Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Who was it aimed towards?
You mean the target audience?
Yes.
Demographic?
Yes.
I'm going to say young teenage girls.
Yeah, but it also had Sarah Michelle Gellar, who was like,
Right.
you know,
No, I agree. No, Charisma Carpenter was the prettiest girl in the entire show.
Charisma Carp. Yes.
Forgot what her
Cordelia.
Cordelia.
Yes.
I do agree with that.
But
yes.
then again,
She also looked too old to be in high school.
Yeah.
But still, she was the prettiest one in the and as far as that goes, Angel was a better character than a lot of the other characters.
you had
But
Angel
Xander
and-
was I thought he was amazing.
Yeah,
And he
he
was
was-
consistent and
he
he
was
was
good.
constant.
And you had Spike as well, James Master. Is he dead as well?
Who? No.
No,
No, he's not.
I thought he died.
No. Recently they were getting ready to do another reboot and it's been canceled.
Oh, I mean, they could do it without him. He doesn't have to.
No, I mean the whole Buffy thing.
Oh, okay.
They were going to reboot it with. I mean, they were still going to be like a new,
Yeah.
Passing on a new Slayer, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So he passed away, unfortunately,
Yeah.
I believe it was yesterday. And of course, we all heard about the passing of Chuck Norris. And I would tell you, as a kid and the oldest person in this room, I love Chuck Norris. I love Chuck Norris movies. He was one of those guys, one of those action stars. When a Chuck Norris movie came out, you were going to go see it.
Oh yeah.
And I think he kind of stopped making movies when he started doing Walker, Texas Rangers and Ranger, although there were more than one Ranger in there. So
Yeah, but there was only one Walker.
there was only one Walker, but still, yeah. So I think a lot of people did not see some of his movies.
Yeah, because like he was all the way back. It was Delta Force. I loved Delta Force. I thought Delta Force was just fantastic. There was motorcycles in it. How could you not love it? And then he was in Way of the Dragon as well. I mean, obviously, like the big thing is that he was trained by Bruce Lee. He was kind of Bruce Lee's progeny. Would you call it progeny?
no.
Protege.
Protege. That's it.
A progeny
And
is
Progeny is children.
Yeah, it's a child.
It's a very intelligent child.
Yeah, you have progeny. My progeny is sitting over there.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah.
Hello, progeny. Hello, the prodigy.
I'll be that too. All right. So Chuck Norris was born as Carlos. That's his name,
Charles.
Carlos.
But it's the Spanish version.
His
of Charles.
father was largely an absent alcoholic. Norris joined the Air Force during
Air Force.
during the Cold War.
They like the Navy.
The first. After this time in service, he taught karate and Steve McQueen. So he trained Steve McQueen,
Yeah, there you go. You see.
and Steve McQueen said, "Hey, you should be an actor." And he laughed it off and was like, "Nah, I'm not going to do that." And then he did. He was a champion in martial arts.
Yeah.
Here are some of the movies that he was in.
Go ahead.
Missing in Action, of course. That was in 1984. Lone Wolf McQuade in 1983. Code of Silence, 1985. Missing in Action, 1984.
Yeah.
Invasion USA, 85. The Way of the Dragon was 1972.
Sidekicks.
His classic debut as Bruce Lee's nemesis in the Coliseum. He was also in The Octagon, which I love that movie. That was with ninjas.
That's got 8 sides.
Yes, but it was with ninjas. Tone says he loved Firewalker with Louis Gossett Jr. Loved Louis Gossett Jr. Let's see, Silent Rage, Sidekicks, The Expendables 2. He was in that. And the last movie I ever saw him in that I recall was Dodgeball.
What? Who was he in Dodgeball?
It was Chuck Norris.
What
He was a
he?
judge.
He was a judge, wasn't he?
Yes.
He gave him a thumbs up.
He gave him a thumbs up.
Yes,
He
he
absolutely did.
You know, I think
Also-
if you got a thumbs up from Chuck Norris, I think you would be almost invincible. I'd like to think.
Almost.
Yeah. I love the fact that he used to say his own jokes, like, talk about the joke. Like I was watching an interview with him last night and he was holding up a photograph where he was like sitting behind a tiger. And he said, I walked into the room and the tiger was just there. And I just sat down behind the tiger. Next thing we started to hear this growling and grumbling and roaring and and the trainer said, okay, it's okay. Just stand up really slowly and back away. So the tiger stood up really slowly and backed away and everything was fine.
All right, Chris says, I remember getting The Octagon at a Blockbuster years ago. That was good. I mean, it's one of these things where I'm looking at the movies that he was in. I was like, oh man, I forgot about that. And these are all movies, or the majority of them, that I actually went to the theater to see. And we all know about the Chuck Norris stuff. I mean, he is mythical.
Yeah.
The Chuck Norris jokes. And will they live on now that he's no longer there?
What is your favorite Chuck Norris joke?
I couldn't tell you one.
Chuck Norris can bring a horse to water and make him drink.
There you go.
Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He just moves the earth up and
Pushes
down.
the earth
All right,
back.
so here's the thing: does he lose his iconic
No.
stance or standing rather now that he's passed away?
No,
You know
because
what?
he
Chuck
didn't
Norris. Chuck Norris didn't die. He just climbed the ladder.
die. He just chose. He chose. I'm going on to the next plane.
Yep.
See y'all later. Good luck.
All right. Earlier, I asked if there was a movie that you watched as a kid that you went back to watch as an adult and it wasn't as good, or it was good. Texture says that would be Xanadu for me, the movie about roller skating that starred Olivia Newton-John.
It was a song with that, wasn't it?
Xanadu, Xanadu. While we are here, it's Xanadu. Adored the movie as a kid and then watched it as an adult, and it was very corny. Actually, it is corny without a doubt. But Olivia Newton-John was hot back in the day, and you forget John Travolta was in that.
Was he?
Yes, I believe John Travolta was a star, and Xanadu, she was his muse, I think, if I recall. And
That's probably the wrong way to spell it. but
I could be wrong, but I think that's what it was. It was a long time ago when that movie was out.
It was a roller skating movie. Yes, you're dead right. Doesn't say much more about it. It says Olivia Newton-John. What else does it say? I don't know because IMDb didn't come up. It's that bad. Of a
Well, you know what we'll do? We'll look at it during the break.
I'll look at it during the break.
Yes. When we come back, we're doing AI Takeover. You're listening to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WORD, the voice of the Carolinas. Pretty sure John Travolta was in it. I think he'd like it. Maybe it wasn't him. Michael Beck was in it. I must be thinking of a different movie with John Travolta because it wasn't him.
No, I didn't think it was.
It must have been Michael Beck then.
Hey, guys.
Gene Kelly was in it too.
Was she?
Gene Kelly.
Oh,
he, yes. What was the other movie that she was in with him other than Grease?
Grease 2. More greasy. Is she dead?
Yeah, I think so. Didn't she die of cancer?
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Yeah, John Saxon in that one Bruce Lee movie was it Enter the Dragon? I think it was John Saxon in that,
I can't remember.
and it had was it Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? I think.
Huh?
I may go home and watch Enter the Dragon. No, it was Jim Kelly. For some reason, I thought he was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but he's really tall, like a basketball player. Obviously, I just have no idea who people are anymore. It was John Saxon, though. He looks like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar a little bit. Or he doesn't. I don't know. I was a little kid. Hey, you coming back with AI Takeover? Oh, he is. Look at him. Look at that guy over there.
Huh?
Look at that fella. Look at that guy. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that.
Dave's not here, man.
All right. It is AI Takeover time. You know, it's good to have a really long intro when you don't have your prep in order.
So here's the thing. I know we give out about AI every now and again, but I done something during the week, and you may or may not have seen it. It's where I put my dog.
Is giving out and putting out the same thing?
No.
Okay.
Ranting about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just
I'm
just clarify in case somebody out there thought you were talking about something.
Okay. No, I made an AI photograph this week, and it's me. It's a photograph of me that it was a real photograph hunting in the woods with my bow.
Yeah, I saw it. I
and
saw
I
the
put my
picture.
dog into it, who passed away a couple of years back, because I never managed to have a photograph of me and him. He used to come hunting in the forest all the time.
Yeah.
And it was just like, sometimes AI gets it right, just a little bit. And I got a little bit emotional because I was looking at my dog in the woods with me, who we'd done loads of times, but never had a photograph of it. And it was kind of like, I like it. Done it. Good job, AI.
There are some things that AI is good for. There's listen, if you ask your phone to do something, that's AI. And there's no way. I don't think you can get around unless you live in the woods and don't use any technology at all without using AI. It doesn't mean that AI is not there to take over and kill us all. Because most things on the surface can look good, and then you get underneath and you find out how evil they are.
Yeah.
All right, a
I
couple
love,
of
the way, I love the way you're looking at me when you do that. When you say that.
it was
really
just
good.
we were conversing, so that's why I was
Okay,
looking at you.
okay, okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. All right, before we get to the bad stuff, let's get to the stuff that's really bad. There was a dancing robot in California.
Was he doing
Have you seen the video of the dancing robot in California in a
No.
restaurant?
No.
It's a dancing robot, and it gets too close to the table,
Oh.
and it starts breaking dishes and all kinds of stuff. And the two people who are the robot's handlers, or they just work in the restaurant, are trying to pull the robot back. And one of them is on the phone trying to find the app to shut the robot down.
But do you not think if you were making a robot that was capable of doing stuff, you'd have a big red button on the back of it that said power off?
Yes, that would be a good thing.
I do
That's-
believe that was a oversight on the fact.
Yes,
That was
possibly.
a massive oversight.
Or it was done on purpose,
Uh,
because the robot may have been manufactured by robots. And if a robot is making a robot, it's going to make it where that robot cannot be shut off
I don't think
easily.
we've made it to that point yet.
yeah, but then you've got the 3 rules then, because if you go into that side of it, but then again, the 3 rules are only science fiction. So
Bad people
we're talking about the three
can
body
make bad
problem.
AI.
what?
Never mind.
The 3 Monty Python rules.
No, the 3 body
What
problem.
is your no? The what's his name?
What 3 rules are you talking
Osmotus
The Fight
laws
Club
or-
rules, of course.
No, the law is like a robot cannot harm a human. A robot cannot harm a human and put itself in harm, or it cannot harm itself.
Is this from my robot?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
you need to look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, because Cameron
Robot.
Cameron told me about this last night. I looked
Yeah.
it up.
Also, like it was emoting too, so it had like hearts in its eyes as it's wrecking things.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you.
No, see, it's pretty
Okay,
funny.
No, because it was like,
except
I'm
for
dancing and causing collateral
if
damage.
there was a little kid's head down by the table,
Is it in
Where-
NYC?
it was in California.
California.
Oh,
If there was a little kid's head down there when it was doing that, if it's hitting the table hard enough to break glass, it could break a kid's head.
or a human head.
That was the point.
That is a human.
That is a human.
Because I think most kids are human,
Well-
unless they're goats. Because goats,
I don't think we. I
Goat
don't think
children
people
are
bringing
kids.
Goat children.
yeah.
there.
Thank you very much. I'm here for another 35 minutes. Tip your waitress.
Odie,
Yeah.
your satyr is showing.
My what?
Your satyr.
Okay. What the hell? What's a satyr?
Look up a satyr.
No,
I'm
he's looking
already
other stuff
looking
up.
up. Robot goes
It's-
nuts in
it's,
restaurant.
Mr. Tubness.
Mr. Tumnus.
No.
You didn't Lion Witch and Robot?
Ah, yeah.
Tubness. Yeah.
Like Witch and the robot. That a new
yeah.
one?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to turn off this before I do this, because God only knows what audio will come through on it.
Yeah, you don't really need that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need the audio.
Well, there's a tire on my screen at the minute.
Yes, there you go. Commercials. Love those. Yes. Well, without them, we wouldn't
Oh,
be on.
and
the
now
air
the
right
next commercial says it's AI interface. It's
Mm,
listening to it. It's listening to
mm.
Okay, so he's got the love hearts in his eyes. He's there and he's giving hellos, and it looks like it's in Asia somewhere, possibly.
It's in California.
It's in California.
Okay. And now you've got 2 girls who are trying to turn him off, and he's going, "Hell no! Get away from me! Get away from me! Stop touching me! You're inappropriate touching. That's what you're doing."
All right. So here's the thing. It comes down to this. Apparently, they thought it was safe, and it was not safe.
Well,
And there's going to be a point. I mean, this robot obviously probably, I say obviously, but probably not AI. It's just a program to dance.
Yeah.
And not to make any decisions. And also if the robot had,
I suppose it chose the wrong time to dance.
if it had Roomba instincts, it would have known that it was too close to something and backed away.
It would have backed away.
But it did not.
I tell you what, it wasn't. It wasn't a safety dance. No,
It was not.
No.
So that's kind of scary. All right.
Evidently, it did not back it up like a Tonka truck.
Yes. Thank you very much. All right. The next thing is
right over my head.
very controversial, and it's something we've talked about before, but this unfortunately may be the way of movies going forward. Val Kilmer's children have allowed him to be in a movie as AI.
I don't mind that.
Kilmer was cast as Deep as the Grave, is the name of the movie, before his death, but couldn't film due to his battle with throat cancer. Fans are reacting strongly to the news of Val Kilmer returning to the screen without ever stepping on the set. An artificial intelligence version of the actor who died last year will star in the new independent film as Deep as the Grave. All right, so I do have a problem with this, and I get that his family. So if in your will you sign off, my family is in charge of my likeness and for future endeavors. Do you want to go see a movie where there are a bunch of dead people who are acting and it's all AI, but they look like people who are actors that you used to know?
It kind of doesn't really bother me. And the reason I say that is because, like, whenever I die, which, I mean, it's going to happen at some stage, if someone wanted to use my likeness and it would mean that my family would be comfortable from getting the residuals from it, I'd be like, you know what? I'm kind of doing a little bit of good now beyond the grave, but yes, I know where you're coming from. They could just cast a different actor.
Yeah, just like Trey on the stream said, bring him back as Batman in Brave and the Bold. I mean, that's the thing. So this who is already cast in, and it already signed on for contracts and everything, and the kids get the money. I get that. I get that's a reason to want to do that. But at what point in the future, 25 years in the future from now, are there going to be any real actors anymore? Or are we just going to see Al Pacino? Are we going to see people who have already? Is Elvis going to start starring in movies?
But here's he done the contract, so technically he's still contractually obliged to appear in the movie. Now, yes,
no, a death kind of takes you out of that.
Apparently not anymore.
Because if it doesn't, then you're saying, hey, you're supposed to be in this movie. Your family's responsible. If you're not in this movie, we're suing your family.
It could probably happen.
Well, let's hope not.
I hope
that's crazy.
Not. That's a bit mad, but maybe if they had a cameo in it, like if it was a massive star.
Well, in the story that I was reading, they mentioned Paul Walker appearing at the end of Fury 6, because remember he passed away in a car crash, and it was cameo. Some people were okay with a cameo, but they're not okay with a starring role.
No, I think a starring role.
I'm not okay with either.
I think a cameo is a nice little tip of the cap. Because remember,
it's the old slippery slope. Once you allow some, you allow all. And once all are allowed, then actors go by the wayside and there are no more actors. Yeah. So some people, it's, hey, Hollywood sucks as far as their politics and stuff. So I can get how some people are good. Then we wouldn't have to hear from their actors. And so what comes to, eventually there's a point where you go, okay, I've signed on for a movie, but they're just going to use an AI form of me. I don't ever have to act, and they don't need stuntmen anymore because it's all AI. So they can do close-ups of my face doing all the action scenes, but I never have to step on set because I signed on. I'm a big enough actor now. I don't really need to act anymore. I will let my AI do it for me.
Yeah, but there's some of the Marvel stuff, some of the Marvel movies where they have Superman, or they have, not Superman. They've got Spider-Man, or they've got somebody in AI. It is, and you know it's AI. You can see it's AI doing some of the spins, some of the flips. I mean, you've got CGI for some of the bad guys. Are you saying then, like, not Doc Ock? What was the lizard guy?
The lizard.
The lizard.
Okay, there you go. The actor who played him was not on set. It's the same thing with Pedro Pascal. For the second series of The Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal was never on set. He just done the voiceover. That was it. So, is it kind of like you're getting the real actor, but you're not?
Performances being thrown in there.
Yeah,
via
still a
voice.
human was doing it, not an AI actor. Again, I have a problem with that. Who would you think's one of the biggest actors today? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
Okay, so Leo decides I'm going to give my likeness away.
Yeah.
I'm going to get paid all this money. I'm never going to step foot on set. They're just going to make it all
But he
with
wouldn't
an
get,
AI of me.
The thing is, he wouldn't get the big money. He wouldn't for The Revenant or whatever it was. How many $1 million did he make for that film? I think if they're just using his likeness, it's a cheap way out. I think it's like, well, we'll give you, instead of giving you $5 million to be in the movie, we'll give you 400,000 to use your likeness just for this film.
Yeah, but I don't think I think there's going to reach a point if this becomes every day that it's no longer that you're going to get paid the same amount you would if you stepped on set. And the thing is, so they can pay an actor more without them actually having to build sets, because the sets will be made in AI also.
They're already doing that. Like The Mandalorian was shot in front of that screen. What's the screen that they do? The
volume.
The volume.
Yes, that was.
Yeah, but that's still a physical thing.
It is, but it's a screen. I mean, they're not really there. I mean, yes, I know
the actors are there.
True, but it's also rendering a whole bunch of stuff in real time.
And the thing is, that's more for the actors than anything.
Oh yeah, it's reference.
Because you don't say, what's my motivation here? Look, there's something shooting at me.
Screen.
Oh, okay.
Look at screen.
I see the Tatooine city I'm in. Mos Eisley. I'm in Mos Eisley.
I think that's a different thing other than an actor being an AI actor. And I guess I'm just forward thinking the worst case scenarios. And a lot of people are saying the same thing.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see films getting taken over by AI completely. I don't want it. But I'm coming from the side of it where I've actually been a voice on a screen with an AI representation, and it didn't look anything like me, but it was a part of the film that I was working.
But see, we're not talking about voiceover. You're talking about voiceover.
Yeah.
And this is different. This is if they took Odie and it looked like you and you're on the screen doing all this stuff, but you never actually stepped on set.
Yeah, I think
also taking clips and stuff of you talking to get enough of a voice sample for them to actually have you speaking.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're doing that. They do that already.
No, I know.
I mean, they take all of our voices. I mean, if you think that the government, well, not the government, but if you think AI isn't listening to absolutely every one of our conversations, not just phone calls, like conversations, it is. Like, I mean, ChatGPT, I will use it sometimes to clean something up. If I write something, I'll use it to clean it up, and it will clean something up, or it will change something in the way I will talk, in the way that I phrase a sentence. And it's like, it knows exactly how we talk or what we do.
Listen, all our mediums have evolved to a degree. I mean, it started out, there was just acting on stage, and then there was radio, and then there was a film, and now TV, and now this. Some may say that this is just a natural progression of the art form. I don't think so. I just have a problem with it. We do need to take a break, though.
We do, but do you want to continue when we come back?
No.
Okay, well,
then say what you need to say.
It's going to get to the stage, whether we like it or not, it's going to get to the stage where it's a lot more prevalent.
I hope not. You're probably right, though. You listen to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WRD, the voice of the Carolinas.
I just
see the other thing with this, they can sign an unknown. They can go, here's our new actor.
Yeah.
This guy may not act worth nothing, but you'll never know because the AI actor that looks like the guy is a master thespian. And then eventually there are no real actors. Although there's still theater.
There's still theater.
Yeah.
Well, people don't go to theater anymore. A lot of people stop going. But then again, I really think that Corona absolutely crippled the movie world when it comes to theaters, like when it comes to going to the cinema to watch a movie?
It's made its way back to a degree.
You think it's coming back?
Yeah,
again?
because we have been to movies that were sold out in the way they used to.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. And
Like
last
Superman.
last summer was it started making its way.
But
back.
have they started coming down in price a little bit? Because it got ridiculous. I mean,
Oh, it's still ridiculous. The prices are never coming down on that.
You're looking at $50 for two people to go to the cinema
You
for
are.
a night.
Absolutely are. Even with the senior discount.
You get a senior discount.
Senior discount? Yeah.
I don't get
Hey.
a senior discount.
Student? Never mind. That was a Blazing Saddles reference. Headley DeMore trying to get into the
Headley.
yes. That's
Oh yeah.
hey.
I'll work
Yeah.
for Mel Brooks. Oh, boys.
Although,
Hey, where are all the?
there are some people who can't act worth nothing going, yeah, I can finally be an actor.
Hoodie.
That yoke, that fucking yoke, that the Irish actress that's in F1, she cannot act worth nothing. She does one accent.
Why are
That's
you,
all
why are
she
you
ever
offended?
does.
So
That's all she does.
why,
And when
why are
she's
you
when
offended
she's
by this?
when she's being in the Marvel superhero, she's like, "Hello, boss. This is Friday here. I have the same accent as I do in the film Formula One, and I have the exact same accent as I do in the film. What's it called?
Maybe that's what they wanted.
But it's crap. Be an
I
actress.
like that shot, which was really good.
Well, it tried to bounce out.
I just think she's a one-trick pony.
If the trick's really good.
Well, what'd you go see,
I mean,
Tones?
she's a good-looking pony.
I'm curious. What'd you go see, Tones?
All right, I didn't hear any of that.
She's a good-looking pony. No, she's a pretty pony. She's
Are
a pretty
you-
pony.
Are you doing brony talk? I don't want
Brony?
any of that. I'm
What's a
not-
brony?
Yeah, I don't want.
You don't know
yeah.
what
Hell
a
is
brony
brony?
is?
You don't know what a brony is?
No.
Don't look it up.
Do not.
I look it up on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we warned you. And we meant it.
Apparently, you look angry.
Oh, we were having a passionate back and forth.
No.
When?
The selfie.
Oh,
I
that
got.
picture. Yeah, I did that on purpose.
I know. Yeah.
I'm the least angry person in this room right now.
I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I'm angry with your one. What's her name? Can't act old.
What's her name?
I'm
You know,
sorry.
that one lady who gets paid a lot of money to do this thing, so they hired her to do the thing.
I really need to pee. That's what I need to do. I don't have time because we're coming back.
Was
in
it
9
any good,
seconds.
Tones? I did pretty well.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come back and then I'm gonna go pee because I really need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, time. We had a break.
It's just gonna come on me.
All right, as we get into the roundtable, I got to say, never make the mistake of moving the trash can, because then you keep getting ready to almost throw stuff on the ground and realize you moved the trash can, not somebody else, and you can't yell at somebody for moving it. Not that I would yell anyway, because I don't really, well, I can yell, and when I do, when I get some volume to my voice, it scares people to death. It's just weird because I have the vocal
You're verbose.
power of my family, and they are very, 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 very loud. All right, we had a
Yes, we
discussion.
are.
I was talking about my uncles and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of quiet compared to them,
Well, it's because I don't really yell that much. 'cause
especially
I'm a little-
especially Aunt Opal. Aunt Opal will, I mean, she's loud.
I'm composed for the most part.
All right, we had a question before we started the show, and it was, which would hurt worse? So this is definitely a round table question. Which would hurt worse, to implode or to explode? And I said, I think exploding would hurt worse. And Cameron and Odie both said imploding would hurt worse. worse.
Immediately, we both said. it at
Yes,
the
you
same
guys
time.
did. I want to know why you think imploding would hurt worse.
I think you feel it more.
Because it'll take longer?
Yes. Or
What if they're both instantaneous?
I think the question is like, how long will your nerves stay intact for you to feel pain?
Well, I guess there's also, at what point does the explosion emanate if you're exploding? And at what point does the implosion emanate?
That's
When
a
I say
good-
point, like if both are coming from your stomach,
if you're getting sucked in and made into a ball, like like a meaty snowman, or
all right, which one hurts worse? Text line 800-905-0989 or live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or X.
I've never seen you recoil that much.
Implosion or
before.
explosion. I had an internal vision.
Here's the thing. I'm actually referencing something from Critical Role.
And here's the thing. I think I'm wrong because I get your point of view. Well, if the explosion or the implosion lasted the same amount of time, which one would be worse?
I think it would still be implosion because you're still more intact. But
when you implode, you just kind of explode inside yourself, right?
no,
Yeah, but
no implosion means you're getting. I could have done without that noise, Odie. You're basically getting crushed into
A meatball.
yes.
Okay.
That's the sound of an Odie ball.
AMSR or whatever that stuff is. No, thank you.
Welcome to Implosion ASMR.
Hey, tonight on Implosion here, we're gonna.
Sexual says,
Implosion
Lonzo, your
ASMR.
stomach emanations, I don't eat at that restaurant anymore. We did earlier, and we were all suffering from it, especially somebody to my
I don't think
left.
I suffered. Maybe I'll suffer.
No,
Today.
just not yet, maybe later. All right, so that is a question. All right, Spider-Man brand new day trailer has dropped, and it looks pretty good, especially the interaction between Frank Castle and Spider-Man. The fact that Spider-Man just tell him, go home, stop
it, Frank. Go home.
So Frank's trying to blow stuff up and do things, and Spider-Man's like, just stop it, go home.
Here's the thing. Frank is bumped down to PG-13 just because Spider-Man won't let him swear,
Yes.
which I think is great.
I watched the trailer with y'all earlier on, and there's so many questions.
Exactly, but
I
that's
have
what you
no
want.
idea what's going on, which is great.
That's what you want from a trailer.
Also, why is the hand there?
Yes, why is the hand there? But Frank Castle's there. And if Frank Castle's there, that means there's a good chance that Daredevil's there. And
Yes.
Daredevil faces the hand all the time. That is one of his nemesis.
Nemesis.
Yeah.
Part of the Nemesis.
Yes. And so is Kingpin. And we know Kingpin was ruling New York. Now the question is, will he still be mayor of New York after next week starts season 2 of Daredevil Born Again? So will Wilson Fisk still be the mayor by the end of that show? Because then Spider-Man will happen after that. And then the Punisher's Spotlight, which is like a one episode will happen between that. And then that will go into a certain guy in green armor showing up around Christmas.
Dr. Doom?
Yes.
Ah.
It's
almost like it's all linked together.
Yeah, imagine that. I loved the trailer. I thought it was great.
Oh no, I liked it. I did.
I still didn't like the ending of the last movie. I don't like the fact that Peter Parker's
I think in that case,
that he's
you'll probably like
erased.
this
I
movie.
need to watch that movie.
And there is a rumor out there or speculation that just because Bruce Banner doesn't know Peter Parker, that the Hulk might know.
In the comic, Hulk remembers.
Hulk remembers.
Well, and he actually, if I recall correctly, he goes like, Banner might have forgotten, but Hulk never forgets.
See, why is Hulk now fully like he can talk to people? Like, because I remember when Hulk first, it was just Hulk smash and that was it.
So
because Banner's a genius and he's able to find a way.
Hulk is a Hulk.
Yeah, well,
here's the thing: he had a compromise with Hulk in Endgame. That was the explanation.
They had an argument. They had a bit of a
fracas.
No, you're talking about Infinity War. In between Infinity War and Endgame, they came to an understanding, and that's why we got Smart Hulk.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the Jekyll Hyde thing better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a much more compelling story. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
All right. So we have someone in the room who is an expert at rodeo, or at least more of an expert than either Cameron or I are.
Go on.
I'm right.
Houston has had to implement a dress code. The Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo implemented a new dress code policy for the final weekend of the event to ensure proper attire is worn on the show grounds at all times.
Buckle bunnies.
The dress code prohibits clothing with objectionable material,
Yeah.
excessively torn cloth,
Yeah.
visible undergarments,
Yeah.
and clothing that expose excessive skin,
Buckle
as
bunnies.
well as
that's what they're
any
called.
attire associated with gang affiliation.
Oh, well, that's not.
Some rodeo attendees faced criticism for wearing revealing outfits that were deemed inappropriate for the family-friendly event, prompting the rodeo officials to enforce the new dress code. The rodeo emphasized the importance of guests acting accordingly and wearing appropriate attire to maintain the family-friendly atmosphere of the event. The annual rodeo, which attracts over 2 million visitors, features various attractions such as nightly rodeo competitions, concerts, livestock shows, and food offerings. Okay, so
Buckle bunnies. That's what they're talking about.
Okay,
So the very first rodeo
what is a buckle bunny?
Very first rodeo I went to, I was told, watch out for the buckle bunnies. I was like, what is a buckle bunny? So if you're in a rodeo and you're a dude, you are competing, or if a girl, you could be a female competitor on the barrel races or the
we know someone, a friend of my daughter's growing up who did barrel racing and a bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Really good at it.
So if you win money, but you also win a coveted buckle. Like that's the prize. It's the buckle for your belt.
Yeah.
And it has what rodeo it was, that you won the rodeo, what category it was. So if it
So
was
that's like the gold medal.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of what it is. So what there is there's certain younger ladies in their 18s to 24, 25 who like to go to the rodeos to try and find themselves a cowboy or a cowgirl if it's the
Just like people showing up at a wrestling event dressed a certain way, or at a
Yes.
concert dressed a certain
and
way.
There will be lots of legs on show, and there'll be lots of boobage on show, and there'll be midriffs, and there'll be all that kind of stuff, and everything will just be, there'll be very, very scantily clad.
Risque clothing that shouldn't be around
and
family
you,
programming.
You can see underwear, and you've seen it. Like it's like a rap video.
Okay, well, I wasn't aware that rodeo was like that. I thought it was all cowboy
Most of
boots
it is.
and
Most of the people wear jeans. Like the people that my family are big into rodeo. Like my son, he goes to rodeos with us, and Lauren goes to rodeos all the time. And it's jeans, shirts, looking proper, looking prim, looking dressed, correctly, nice, like a real cowboy looks, or a real cowgirl looks. But then you get the buckle bunnies.
Okay, we've learned a new thing.
Yeah.
Which makes me think of the movie Almost Famous, which has nothing to do with rodeo, but it does have something
It
to
does
do
make me think of the
with
buckle bunny scene.
groupies. All right, we're going to take our final break. When we come back, we're going to hit the lightning round where we try to squeeze in as many things as we possibly can. You're listening to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WRD, the voice of the Carolinas. Wow, this is pretty
2 for
good.
2?
Yeah. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend.
I help you carry on. It won't be long.
Till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
You might have a problem that you'll understand.
That's not.
We all need. I don't care.
That's not-
I'm liking this song.
You believe in angels, Odie?
I believe in
No.
angels.
Will you stop? What's the matter with you?
Something good in everything.
I am choosing chaos.
We've got 9 minutes.
Are
Stop
we?
the show. What?
Are we? What was the other one?
I don't know.
There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. No, wait, no, something in the air is the lyrics, but something in.
He died of spikes, Fernando.
No,
Poor guy. I'm going with the first version. I
Daggum
came up
feller.
with.
I grabbed them.
I don't
I
like-
grabbed them way too early.
I don't like the Redux.
Take the throw.
Sir.
Blam 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 blam.
Daggum it. Daggum? Daggum.
Phenomena.
No. No, I hate that song.
Phenomena.
Listen, recurring nightmares as a kid with that song in it. Please don't. I might have an episode.
Hello, episode. You're thinking of hurting me, aren't you? Now you're thinking of boiling my brains.
No, I'm more creative than
Okay.
that. And
Now
now
you're
nothing happens to you on the way home.
Well, it appears you've incriminated yourself. Sir.
Well, something already happened on the way to work, so you know.
Yeah, don't need any more of that.
Nope.
He's just screaming for like 10 minutes straight. He's like, ah! Ah!
Odie got hit by a flaming chupacabra.
Head out the window.
You don't see those very often.
He ran over a Zirclin.
It said pull over.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Tell me now, baby, is your daddy home?
That's a terrible song. Is your family home? I'm going to come over. That's what I'm going to do.
No, see the thing.
It is.
My cousin Frank and I, on our way to school, high school, when that came out, it's 20 below wind chill. All we could do was sing to get us to work.
You could have picked a different song though.
All right, W has spoken. That means it's time to squeeze in as many things as we possibly can in the last couple minutes of this here program. By the way, before we do that, I want to remind you that South Carolina Comic-Con is coming up April 11th and 12th. That is a Saturday and a Sunday. Tickets are on sale. You need to get tickets. You can buy single tickets for each day, Saturday or Sunday, or you can buy combo tickets, or you can buy VIP tickets, which get you in a half hour early, which means you don't have to worry about lines and everything for autographs. Going to be a ton of stars there. There's also a ton of artists and vendors, things that you can buy and will want to buy. And it's also a fun time. They usually have the 501st there, which we know is going to be there because Rob Young told us about it last week. And a bunch of things like that. You might walk around the corner and there's R2-D2, just like cruising on down the road. And you can say hi and get your picture taken, all that kind of stuff. He did say that the Supernatural car is going to be there again this year.
I wonder if Mark and Ruth will just walk by it at some point. I'm sure they've seen it.
No, they'll suddenly appear in the back of it. That's how that works. All right, Firefly. Last week we talked about it. They were all the actors were saying it's time, it's time, it's time. And what it ended up being is actually animation. So they are wanting to animate more seasons of Firefly. This will take place after the end of season 1, which was the only season, and before the movie, because in the movie, some characters die. They will have to replace, like we talked about last week, they will be replacing books, character with a different actor, but they all are going to do a voiceover. The thing is, though, according to the video, they don't have anyone to make it yet. They've got directors, they've got writers, they've got all this kind of stuff. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. I don't.
You think that Nathan Fillion would make all this up just to get it going?
I think to strum up interest, I think they probably already have an animation house in mind, and I don't think they would do all this and it not happen.
Normally, if something like that happens, if they say we don't have a house to do it, it's because something happened. Something small happened. There was
you think they were going to do it and
differences.
that they backed out, so now they're trying to find another one.
That's kind of normally what happens when it comes to, like, if there's a director, they say, oh, we don't really have a director for it yet, but they did have, and something went sideways. And
We were talking about cults earlier. There are also things called cult classics. Firefly is a cult classic. It's only out a season, and if you get the chance to watch it, if you like this show that you're listening to or watching right now, you're probably going to like that show.
I think I need to watch it.
It was
I
pretty
aim
good.
to
You should.
misbehave.
It's only one season, And
I think I will.
I don't
think
remember
will.
how many episodes there are.
What format is it? Is it in the small box format?
Well, it was on Sci-Fi, so
Yeah, it could have been.
it's that kind of stuff. The effects aren't bad for what it was, and don't mess with River because
So you were talking about the Comic-Con that's coming up, like it's something that's coming up, soon. Do you know what else is happening soon?
what would that be?
There is a brand new comedy club opening up in Anderson.
Ooh,
Yeah. And do you know how I know about it?
how do you know about it?
Because I'm going to be hosting.
No way.
I'm going to be the host. I'm going to be looking after the comedians. I'll be going on having a little bit of a chat and talking before the comedians get on. We will have some big name comedians, but it will mostly be open mic. So if you've ever wanted to give comedy a go, keep listening here. We'll be telling you about it. We'll let you know when it's going to happen. It's going to happen in May. It's going to happen on a Sunday night. But there is a brand new comedy club opening up in Anderson in South Carolina.
Yeah, I don't go to comedy clubs because I'm a prime target to be made fun of.
Sit at the back. Or if I'm doing it, if I'm hosting, I'm not going to pick on you.
Yeah, well, listen, that's why I won't go because I've got a really large head.
Yeah.
I'm fat and my hair is long.
You got long hair.
Yes,
People,
so,
people
I
don't
mean,
like
it's
long
like-
hair for some reason.
They don't. The people are really offended around here by my hair.
Yeah.
I mean, that old lady kept looking at me.
She was staring at you.
Yeah,
Either that or she really fancied you.
It could be. I wouldn't blame her because I'm daggone sexy.
You are a
Or she might have recognized.
beast of a man. That's what you are. You just exude gorgeousness. Just remember that always.
I don't need you to tell me that.
I'm just
It's
reminding-
obvious if you're
I'm just
watching right
reminding.
now, you see this. All right.
Apparently, you look angry in some photographs.
Yeah, but you know what? It's magic.
It is magic.
I wanted to get to this before we get out of here. A Taiwanese man shared his cautionary tale on social media, warning people over 40 to avoid roller coaster rides after suffering life-threatening brain hemorrhage
What?
following a ride at Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi. The man experienced headaches and dizziness for months before collapsing and undergoing brain surgery to remove the blood buildup in his skull. Doctors attributed the hemorrhage to the brain's increased movement space due to age-related shrinkage, and reduced blood vessel elasticity. Again,
There you
So
go.
you gotta
other
watch
individuals over 40 shared a similar experience of health issues after riding roller coasters, prompting them to avoid such rides in the future. Told you they were evil.
I don't like them anymore.
Or he had a case of flaccid brain.
They did. All right.
How does that work? You can get a balm for that.
Cameron will not be with us
Be
next
south.
week, but make sure you still tune in anyway.
We'll be here.
Just
going
because, yeah,
crazy.
we're going to be here and we're going to have fun. Maybe more than likely we'll be here because, it's radio and you never know. Yeah, we'll be here and we'll be continuing the bracket and talk about so much more. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for being a part of the show right here. The Upstate Pulse, Lonzo, Odie, Cameron, and have a great weekend, everybody. Goodbye.
Oh, right up to the post. Right up to the post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you do it, boy.
Yeah.
Sup?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Say goodbye, Odie.
Goodbye,
Is this the part where I start singing "It Feels Good to Be a Gangster"?
Say goodbye, Cameron.
Goodbye.
You can't do it as Pappy.
You want a bet?
You can't do it as Pappy. Do it.
Not off the cuff. I need prep.
All
All right, we're done then. Nah, you got to be. You don't say you're gonna sing something and not be able to sing something.
Had a dream.